I have prepared food for my most beloved cat. Eat up and I'll go home for now. Ho-ho!
The moment JJ left, Mikey the cat came running and took the food from the other cat. Now they're starting to fight for her, and Mikey the cat isn't going to give anything back. But everything is changing very quickly because Mikey is coming out of the house.
Huh? What? Get out of here. If I see him here again, I'll punish him. They were fighting just now, and it's all because your cat is very bad and aggressive. He should have been chased away a long time ago.
Huh? Mikey, you're completely crazy. My cat didn't do anything and now yours is stealing food. If you call my beloved cat names like that, then I will punish you very much for it. Huh? Kitty, don't cry. Everything will be fine. Now you will go home and no one will hurt you anymore on the street. You threw a toy and the cat ran into the house happy. I'm really angry right now that Mikey did this to my cat. I'll build a separate house for the kitty. Oh, I have all the necessary resources in the house, which are in a drawer, so I'll take them for myself, and I'll definitely need a tool. I definitely won't be able to build a good house for a cat without him. We need to focus on the choice now, and in no case be distracted. Now, I have everything I need, and I need to run down faster. I can't keep a cat in my house for long because it's uncomfortable. I'm getting to work. It's necessary to build a cat from the very foundation, so now I'll put the last blocks. I have to calculate everything correctly and avoid mistakes because my house must be beautiful.
Yeah.
It's good that I'm the best builder in our village and I can do anything. We need to find out what Mikey is doing right now. I'm sure he really wants to build a house for the cat and make it reliable.
Oh! My house is better for a cat than yours. Your cat will never come running here and hurt mine again.
Mikey really thinks his cat's house will be better than mine. It's very funny. I don't even want to be distracted by it. I continue to work on construction. I've already built the main part. This is very good because soon my cat will be living here. Now we need to take care of the roof, and I will make a special visor so that during the rain, the water flows in the other direction. I get a red and white house. I think it's really very cool. Oh, we need to step back now and look at him carefully. I think that working with the roof is very important, but we must not forget that we need to change the floor. I don't want my little cat to freeze while lying on it. That's why I'm going to clean everything up with a shovel and start laying out the blocks. Ho-ho! There is still a lot of work to be done because the house for the cat is completed. But I will definitely finish everything and soon I will be able to launch my pet here. I did all the floors that needed to be installed. I think it looks much better than it was before. Soon my cat will be living in this house. During construction, the most important thing is to focus on the work because the quality will depend on it. My cat needs to live in the best conditions, so now I'm building a separate big house for him. He will be very happy to live inside and I will be calm for him.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see what Mikey does, but it's not worth doing this yet because I'm very determined to complete the construction as soon as possible. I saw from the side that he was also busy with work, but then he left somewhere. I don't understand why. I always wanted my cat to have a beautiful figure in front of the entrance. That's why I've put it out of the blocks now and decided to change the entrance because it will be much more convenient this way. Now I think that everything is ready and we can go upstairs to finish the roof. The roof must be made oblique because then the rain will drain off and not get in front of the entrance. I've finished everything now and I have a very cool idea. I think it's going to be really fun, so now we need to get the whole instrument out of our hands. I want to prank Mikey.
Yeah.
But it will not be easy to do this because he is constantly building and does not go anywhere. I picked up the lighter for a reason because I wanted to set fire to what he had built in that time, but I'll put it off for now and continue building. And as soon as I have the opportunity to get closer, when Mikey is not there, I will definitely set fire to what he has managed to build during this time. I never would have thought that I would be able to make such a cool house for a cat. He will be very happy to live inside and enjoy himself, so now I'm going to change the color of the roof because I don't like him from the outside. I'll put the white blocks here and keep a close eye on Mikey for now.
I'm already tired of building this house for a cat?
I heard what he said about fatigue. I think that now is definitely the moment to carefully approach him closer and set everything on fire. The most important thing is that he doesn't notice me in any way, otherwise everything can end badly. I'll watch him from the sidelines.
I need to get some rest. It's really very difficult for me to build alone. So now I'm taking all the blocks and doing something interesting. We need to keep an eye on JJ's house. If he's not there, then I'll definitely run and spoil him somehow.
I'll burn down the house for the cat that Mikey built. It's gonna take a lot of fire, and I'm kind of good at it because I managed to do it anyway. Mikey still has no idea what really happened. I'll run away and look after him.
Oh no! My building is on fire right now. I can't believe this really happened. I will try to put it all out urgently.
I was able to make Mikey really panic. He's trying to put out what he's built, and I'm sure he won't succeed.
I know you did it. Get out of this house quickly. I'll take my revenge on you. I'm going to destroy everything you've built in that time. No one has ever made me so angry, and I will take revenge because of you, not only the house suffered, but also the cat.
Uh-oh. Mikey, get out of here! I still don't understand why you're so stupid. I see that he has now very much destroyed what I managed to build during this time. Now I will select all the necessary resources. Oh, I want to make a good protection in front of the cat's house because it is very important. If Mikey comes back here again, then I won't have enough opportunities and resources to rebuild the house. So now I'm going to make a fence out of fish. The cat will be pleased to look at it, but Mikey won't be able to get through. Oh, you need to put everything in order and carefully. I want it to be not only safe, but also beautiful. I will be very glad if Mikey the cat never comes here again. I have only a few fish left to put in, and it will be possible to start rebuilding the house. Mikey will be very busy right now and is unlikely to be able to be distracted because he had to restore everything that he had done before. And I just put each fish in order and make the cat's house much more beautiful from the outside. I would like to see my beloved cat go inside this house as soon as possible. Oh, now it's time to fix everything that Mikey broke. I'll need some blocks, and I even brought them with me. Therefore, now we need to carefully inspect everything and not miss a single broken block. I did it all very well. We need to finish this quickly. I will definitely expand the entrance now, because it seems to me that it is too low. I won't be able to go inside to feed the cat. So now I'll carefully leave everything in order and run around the house. I need to finish everything quickly, because soon my cat will be living inside. I'll call him. I know he's sitting next to the couch. I am sure that he will be very happy when he comes inside this beautiful house that I was able to build. Kitty, run faster after me. We need to take more resources from the chest. As for the resources, I didn't have enough mats for my cat to lie down softly and, in principle, walk his houses. So now I've come to take these mats and lay them out further. In principle, the house is ready for the cat, and I think it looks much better than Mikey's. I also made a very cool thing, which is that he has fish fences, which is more suitable for a cat and looks pretty cool. The only thing is, of course, he can eat it. But it's okay if I add something to it and do it, so there's no problem. Oh, just look at how happy he is. How happy he is. I think he really liked what I built for him, and it looks much better than it was, considering that there is a house for him and, accordingly, a place where he can sleep. What? Hey, give me the fish quickly. It's not for you, it's for my cat. He's stealing my fence, which is made up of fish.
Woohoo! My cat is doing well. That's the way it should be. Steal more of this fish and drag it to yourself.
It doesn't go beyond any boundaries at all. Come on, quickly stop stealing my fish. It's not yours, it's like a fence for me. As I understand it, you don't want to be nice and I'll have to build a defense here. Stop taking my fish and get out of here. If you don't turn around right now, I'm going to have to hit you.
Well, then we'll do the protection too.
Keep an eye on your cat so that he doesn't come after my fish anymore. It's time to build traps. Because I see that he has already started building some kind of traps too. Well, it's not even traps, it's just so that no one can get through. I see he's making holes out of lava out of water, but I think it's not practical at all. I'll do the opposite, something more modern and better so that it's still and unnoticeably. And now, I will tell you the essence of the action of my trap. When I compare it with his traps, they are quite banal, and you can notice them and not step on them. And moreover, there are a lot of places where you can get around, but I will have completely different ones. As you can see, I took the chickens a pressure plate and dynamite like that it will work, so that when pressed, dynamite will be triggered and it will explode accordingly. Why I will use chickens? And it's pretty simple because Mikey's cat, he will think that these are really real chickens, and he will hunt them, and accordingly, he will jump, press on the stove, and they will explode, and perhaps the cat itself will explode. But this is not yet certain. But I think she will run away when she hears the sound of dynamite. Of course, you also need to be as careful as possible not to accidentally step on the same slab, but I have already warned my cat that these are dummies and you don't need to hunt them, and I think she won't come out. And the most important thing is that I did it all at the moment when no one sees me. That is, I know how it works. And most likely, even Mikey himself doesn't know how it works. And I think on the contrary, he's laughing at my buildings. Ho-ho! I've finished building the traps! Huh? Now all that remains is to wait for the moment when Mikey the cat goes outside, sees my chickens and starts attacking them. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see how it all explodes. Ho-ho! Now I've looked at Mikey's traps. Such banal traps that I don't think anyone will fall into them at all. And even more so, the protection is so-so. Ho-ho! Like I said, he's going to fall for these traps because they think it's a real chicken.
Huh? Stop. You don't have to hunt them. They're not real chickens. They're traps that explode later.
Ho-ho! He's not even listening to you. You don't have to shout at him.
Huh? It's not fair. You made 2 dangerous traps. And what if my cat exploded? I understood you, so I'm going to build protection so that no one gets to me.
He started building protection out of a regular grid, but I think I need to do something better and stronger. Still, I'm thinking of making something out of lasers because suddenly I won't be there. His code immediately steals all the fish that I have, or rather steals the entire fence that I made it out of fish. So I think we need to start building some other protection as soon as possible so that they just can't come up and get into my cat's house. I'm starting to build a laser fence. I still decided to build an unusual fence like his because he would simply make it out of an iron grating, which in principle can be easily broken or even banally put blocks next to it and jump over, but I decided to do it much differently. My fence will be made, so to speak, laser, which will be much harder to pass through because even if you accidentally touch the laser, you will get a very severe burn, and accordingly, you can't just zoom past it, and I think it's even much better than other protection. Plus, it still has very good visibility. That is, I can safely observe this fence. I also need to install and do everything correctly. And most importantly, I have enough lasers, but I think if I don't have enough, then there's more in the chests. Huh? How this laser fence is built in general to begin with. For all construction, we need to build high blocks, preferably at the corners, and of course select the places where we will have a passage. Then in order for everything to work perfectly and clearly, we need to put the same number of blocks in height at the corners. That is, as we see in my example, I put 2 blocks, then I put a striker on the block from each corner so that the laser would work. Roughly speaking, look at each other and reflect this laser accordingly, and it burned constantly. Then I used the laser itself accordingly, which is a very good protection. And I also highlighted the places where I need to enter so that there is an entrance. Of course, it is the only one open, but I will control it, and accordingly, no one will just enter through it. Ho-ho! I built a cool laser fence. Now I just have to wait and protect because I can feel Mikey doing something against me. Huh? But I thought he didn't really do anything to me because I have pretty much better protection than him. But anyway, you always need to be ready, and I understand that my cat wants to go do something.
I think it's time for me to step into this battle. So I ran to the attack and show who's stronger and cooler here. You can't just stop me with water. I'm not afraid of it because I'm much stronger and cooler, and your cat is in trouble right now. Well, you're caught. I think the victory will be mine. So I beat him, like I said. I'm much stronger, and now I need to get back home safely. I need to be very careful that he doesn't notice me, because if he notices me, he'll catch me quickly.
Huh? Where did my cat go? Huh? I seem to understand what happened to him, but stop quickly.
Yes, I did it, but you won't be able to do it then because I'm already approaching my house. I think I have completely proved that I am much stronger and cooler than Mikey the cat, and the victory remains with me.
Uh-oh. Get out of my house quickly, cats, and don't come anywhere near here. I need to close the passage to my cat as soon as possible. Oh, you're really gonna try to get to my cat. I have very good protection, so you just can't do it. Oh,
I have to get in there and take revenge on her because of my cat? You basically have to defeat both of you because you are very weak compared to me.
oh, I want to upset you. Even these lava bombs of yours won't touch my cat in any way because there's nothing to burn and the lava will just spread. I'll close it later. You're just wasting your time, and believe me, you won't beat me in any way. Oh, really? I can't even believe it. What really stupidly fell for my trap, which I was doing for his cat. But what a clumsy one he is. Well, it turns out that the victory is mine. Now all that remains for me is to remove everything that he has done here, namely the spreading lava. It is quite simple to remove it. The main thing is to put a block on the source from where it comes from, and that's it. And it will end soon. You need to be careful not to fall into the lava. Oh, I'm JJ, and today Mikey and I were building the safest cat houses, which I won because it turned out to be safer than the cabin Mikey built. He also foolishly stepped on my trap and exploded. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.